How many times today have you checked your phone without even realizing why? A vibration, a ping, a glowing screen pulling your attention away from this exact moment. We live in the most connected era in human history, yet many of us feel more distracted, anxious, and disconnected than ever before. Today, we're going to talk about something powerful, something simple, and something that might change the way you experience your life. This is your guide to unplugging, so you can finally tune in. Notifications didn't arrive all at once. They crept into our lives quietly. First, emails, then messages, then social media alerts, news updates, reminders, likes, comments, breaking headlines. Each one demands attention. Each one interrupts your thoughts. Each one pulls you out of the present moment. And the real danger? We've normalized it. Science shows that every notification triggers a small dopamine hit, the same chemical involved in addiction. Apps are intentionally designed this way. Endless scrolling, variable rewards. You never know what comes next, and that keeps you hooked. The cost? Fragmented focus, shallow thinking, and a constant feeling of mental noise. At work, productivity drops. In relationships, presence disappears. And in quiet moments, instead of peace, we reach for our phones. Many people fear unplugging because of one thing: FOMO, the fear of missing out. But what if the real loss is missing your own life? There's a growing movement embracing something different. JOMO, the joy of missing out. The joy of being unreachable for a moment. The joy of uninterrupted thought. The joy of presence. Digital detox doesn't mean deleting everything or moving to the mountains. It means boundaries, simple ones, realistic ones. Maybe it's a tech-free Tuesday, or no phone during meals, or a daily screen time limit. Start small. Turn off non-essential notifications. Remove apps that don't add real value. Create screen-free zones. Your bedroom, your dining table, your mornings. You're not losing connection. You're reclaiming it. Presence is a skill. And like any skill, it can be trained. Begin with mindfulness. Take 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Notice where your body holds tension. Release it. You're not trying to empty your mind. You're learning to return to now. Another powerful tool is sensory awareness. When you walk, really see the colors around you. When you eat, taste the food fully. When you listen, listen without planning your reply. And then there's single tasking, something our brains desperately crave. One task, one moment, full attention. This is where clarity lives. Try this experiment. Device-free time with someone you care about. No phones on the table, no glances at screens. Just eye contact, presence, real conversation. You'll notice something incredible. Depth returns. Rediscover hobbies that don't involve screens. Reading, writing, creating, exploring nature. Even something as simple as a thoughtful phone call or writing a letter can feel revolutionary in a world of instant messages. Connection isn't faster online. It's deeper offline. When we unplug intentionally, the benefits compound. Better sleep, less anxiety, clearer thinking, more creativity. The goal isn't to reject technology, it's to master it. Create a digital wellness plan that fits your life, not a temporary detox, but a sustainable rhythm. Use technology as a tool, not a master. Because your life is happening now, not in the next notification, not on the next scroll, right here, right now. If this message resonated with you, take a moment today to unplug and truly tune in. The noise in our heads. Ding, buzz, chirp. It's the soundtrack of modern life, isn't it? From the moment we wake up to the second we close our eyes, we are plugged in. We are constantly reachable, perpetually informed, and endlessly entertained. But in this rush to be connected to everything out there, have we disconnected from what's right here? If you feel chronically distracted, a little anxious, or like life is scrolling past you while you stare at a screen, you are not alone. We are living through a crisis of attention. Welcome to the channel. Today, we aren't just talking about turning off your phone. We're talking about turning on your life. This is Unplugging to Tune In, your guide to true presentness. Let's get started. The notification avalanche. Why we're drowning. To solve a problem, we first have to understand it. Why is it so incredibly hard to just put the phone down? It's not a failure of your willpower. It's by design. We are facing what I call the notification avalanche. Think about the insidious creep of notifications. It used to just be phone calls. Now it's emails, texts, likes, comments, breaking news, app updates, thousands of tiny digital taps on your shoulder all day long, hijacking your attention span. And there is real science behind this hook. Tech companies employ brilliant engineers to leverage our psychology against us. They utilize what's known as intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive. Every time you pull down to refresh your feed, you're pulling the lever on a slot machine. Sometimes you get nothing new, but sometimes, ding, you get a funny video, an exciting email, or a like on your photo. That unpredictable reward triggers a hit of dopamine in your brain, the pleasure chemical. Your brain learns to crave that hit, keeping you scrolling long after you intended to stop. This constant state of low-grade digital arousal has real-world consequences. It impacts our relationships when we prioritize a screen over the person sitting across from us at dinner. It fragments our work, making deep, focused productivity almost impossible. And it destroys our mental peace, replacing quiet reflection with a ceaseless stream of other people's noise. We are drowning in data, but starving for connection. It impacts our relationships when we prioritize a screen over the person sitting across from us at dinner. It fragments our work, making deep, focused productivity almost impossible. And it destroys our mental peace, replacing quiet reflection with a ceaseless stream of other people's noise. We are drowning in data, but starving for connection. Digital detox, the why and the how. So, how do we push back? We need a digital detox, but first, we have to confront the biggest hurdle. FOMO, the fear of missing out. FOMO is that nagging anxiety that everyone else is having a better time, or knows something you don't, because you aren't online. We need to flip the script. We need to embrace JOMO, the joy of missing out. JOMO is the satisfying feeling you get when you break away from the digital noise to focus on what actually matters to you right now. It's reclaiming your time. To get there, we need boundaries, realistic ones. Don't try to quit the internet cold turkey tomorrow. You'll set yourself up for failure. Start small. Maybe try tech-free Tuesdays after 7 p.m. Or establish physical boundaries. The most impactful one? Make your bedroom a screen-free zone. Buy an old-fashioned alarm clock and charge your phone in the kitchen overnight. Your sleep quality will transform almost instantly. Practical first steps for digital decluttering. Right now, pause this video. Go to your phone settings. Turn off all notifications except for calls and texts from essential people. Do you really need to know the second someone likes your photo from 3 years ago? Number. Take back control of when you choose to look at your phone, rather than letting your phone tell you when to look at it. Once you've quieted the external noise, you need strategies to quiet the internal noise. This is where we talk about reclaiming focus through mindfulness. Now, don't let the word mindfulness scare you off. It's simply the practice of returning your attention to the present moment. Try a 5-minute body scan. Sit in a chair, close your eyes, and mentally scan your body from your toes to your head, just noticing any tension. When your mind wanders to your email, and it will, gently bring it back to your breath. That's the whole practice. Another powerful tool is engaging your senses. Digital life is mostly visual and auditory, and often in low fidelity. Real life is 4D. And you drink your coffee tomorrow, don't scroll the news. Just drink the coffee. Smell it. Feel the warmth of the mug. Taste the bitterness. Truly experience the sights, sounds, and smells around you without a digital filter loaded in between.